Namaste everyone, I'm your co-host Shawnee ma'am. Welcome to your favorite learning channel. The topic for today's video is Plastids Part 1. So, as we were discussing about various other organelles in detail throughout our previous videos, today we will be discussing about one of the organelles that is called the plastids. So, this is the part 1 of it, and some part will also be discussed in our next segment of the video. Okay, so we will start with the term plastid. Okay, so the term plastid is actually derived from a Greek word. Okay, and this Greek word is plastikas. Okay, it is derived from the Greek word plastikas. Plastikas, and what does plastikas mean? It means formed or molded. Plastikas means formed or molded. Okay, so this plastid was discovered. This was discovered by the scientist E. Haeckel. That is, Ernst Haeckel was the scientist who discovered this organelle. So plastids are present. Where are they present? Plastids are present in all the living plant cells and in euglena. Okay, but these plastids, they are absent in fungi. They are also absent in bacteria and in animals. Okay, so these plastids are small bodies. They are small bodies. The plastids are small bodies found free in the cytoplasm. Okay, so they are often more or less spherical or disc shaped. All the plastids contain small genome. So these plastids, what do they contain? They contain small genome that is the DNA, and plastids are self-replicating. They are self-replicating organelles. Okay, so plastids are self-replicating organelles which have the ability to synthesize. They have the ability to synthesize what? Synthesize proteins. Okay, and plastids perform most important biological functions or biological activities such as most important biological activity that are performed by plastids are they help in synthesis of food, they help in storage of carbohydrates, then they also help in storage of lipids, proteins, etc. These are the major important biological functions performed by the plastids. Okay, now the plastids can be of various different types. Okay, so different types of plastids are, if we talk about plastids, so based on the structure, pigments and functions, plastids can be classified into three types. That is the chromoplast, then chloroplast, and the third one is the leucoplast. Okay, so this chromoplast, they are colored plastids except the green color. Okay, and they give color. Okay, then chloroplasts are the green colored plastids. They help in photosynthesis. Okay, then these leucoplasts are colorless plastids and their main function is that they help in storage. Okay, further this leucoplast is of three different types. That is, one is amyloplast, then the second is helioplast, and the third one is eleuroplast. Or it is also known as proteinoplast. Okay, so today we will be discussing about chromoplast and leucoplast, and in our next part of the video we will be discussing about the chloroplast. Okay, so now let's move on and begin with the leucoplast. We will now be talking about the leucoplast. So leucoplast, this term is derived again from a Greek word, okay, where the term leuco means white, okay, and the term plast means living. Okay, so leucoplast is also derived from a Greek word where leuco means white and plast means living. So these leucoplasts, they are colorless. They are colorless plastids. And they are found in regions of the plants which do not receive light. They are found in regions of plants which do not receive, such regions that do not receive light. In such regions, leucoplast can be found. So the main function of leucoplast is, what is the main function? The main function is it helps in storage. Okay, so it stores what? It stores carbohydrates, it stores lipids and proteins. Okay, so based on the storage, they are classified into three types. As we already discussed that amyloplast, elioplast and eleuroplast or proteinoplast. Okay, so first one, if we talk about amyloplast, okay, amyloplast. So this is a type of leucoplast which synthesize and store starch. It synthesizes and stores what? Starch. Okay. Then let's talk about elioplasts. What does it do? So these are also a type of leucoplast and they store lipids. Then there are proteinoplasts. Proteinoplasts are also a type of leucoplast that store proteins. Okay, so these are the different types of leucoplasts based on the storage. Okay, so this is about leucoplast. Now let's talk about the chromoplasts. Okay, so let's see what are chromoplasts. Chromoplasts. So here the term chromoplast is again derived from a Greek word that is chroma. So what does chroma means? Chroma means color and plast again means living. Okay, so chromoplast is also derived from a Greek word. And the chromoplasts, what are they? They are colored plastids. They are colored plastids which contain what? They contain the pigment called carotenoid. Okay, and they also have different other pigments, hence they are colored plastids. Okay, so the chromoplasts, they are responsible for imparting color. So they impart color to certain parts of plants such as to flower petals, they impart color to fruits, then to some roots, etc. And they may be ellipsoid, they can be rounded, or they can be needle shaped. Okay, and they are localized in droplets, or they are localized in crystalline structures. Okay, so this is about chromoplast, and we'll be discussing about chloroplast in detail in our next segment of the video. Okay, so now let's quickly revise everything that we have studied today. So today we discussed about plastids in detail. So now we know that the term plastid is derived from a Greek word where plastikas. Okay, this is the Greek word plastikas, and this Greek word plastikas means formed or molded. So the organelle plastid was discovered by E. Haeckel, that is Ernst Haeckel, and these plastids, they are found in all living plant cells in euglena, but they are absent in fungi, bacteria and animals. And these plastids, they are small bodies, okay. So these are small bodies that are found free in the cytoplasm of the cell, and they are often more or less spherical or disc shaped in structure, okay. And all the plastids, they contain small genome, that is DNA, and they are self-replicating organelles that are capable of synthesizing their own proteins. And what is the main function performed by plastids? The main function is that they help in synthesis of food, they help in storage of carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, etc. Then these plastids, they can be of three different types based on the structure, pigments and their functions. And these three different types of plastids are chromoplast, chloroplast and leucoplast. Okay. So these chromoplast, they are colored plastids except they do not have green color. Okay. And they are responsible for imparting color to the different parts of the plants. Then there is chloroplast. So chloroplast is the green colored plastid, and it is responsible, or it helps in performing photosynthesis in plants. Then there is leucoplast. So leucoplasts are colorless plastids, and their main function is that they help in storage. Further, these leucoplasts can be divided into three types. One is amyloplast, that stores starch, then elaioplast, that stores lipids, and proteinoplast, that stores proteins. Okay, and today we have discussed about chromoplast and leucoplast in detail. We will be discussing about chloroplast in the next video. So this is the chart that I explained just now, that different types of plastids, and leucoplast is again divided into three types. Okay, so we discussed about leucoplast. It is derived from Greek word where leuco, okay, it is derived from Greek word leuco, and this leuco means white, and the word plast means living. So these are colorless plastids. They are found in different regions of the plants which do not receive the sunlight, and their main function is that they help in storage of carbohydrates, lipids and proteins. So we discussed already that amyloplast is a type of leucoplast that synthesizes and stores starch. Then there is elaioplast, which is also a type of leucoplast, and it stores lipids. Then proteinoplast is also known as proteinoplasts are also known as aleuroplasts, and they mainly help in storage of proteins. Then we also discussed about chromoplast. Chromoplast is again derived from Greek words where chroma means color and plast again means living. So these chromoplasts are colored plastids. They contain carotenoid and other pigments. Their main role is that they impart colors to different parts of the plant, like to flower petals, fruits and some roots. So these chromoplasts may be ellipsoid, round or needle shaped, and these chromoplasts, they can be localized in droplets or they can be localized in crystalline structures. Okay, so this is about chromoplast. So I hope you all would have got some great insights by watching today's video. Please do not forget to like and share the video. Till then, thank you for watching.